Life can sometimes feel like a chaotic mess. We often feel lost, unsure of where we're heading. But no matter where you are, one thing Jordan Peterson often emphasizes is this: only when you have a goal does life start to have meaning. Imagine yourself as a mountain climber, taking one step at a time, overcoming difficult terrains with the hope of reaching the summit of your dreams. Peterson encourages everyone to ask themselves, what makes me want to wake up every morning? Once you have an answer, you'll know where you need to go and can start planning what steps to take to reach that goal. Think of every day as a new opportunity to get closer to your destination. While progress may sometimes feel slow, Peterson asserts that perseverance is the key to success. What matters is not starting with perfect skills, but continuously improving little by little. It's okay to start imperfectly. Imagine you've decided to learn to play the piano. On the first day, your playing may sound like pounding on the keys, leaving you disappointed and questioning if you'll ever get good at it. But if you practice for just 10 minutes a day, in a year, you'll be able to play simple tunes. Peterson points out that this is the power of persistence. Instead of focusing solely on immediate achievements, focus on improving bit by bit. I once saw a friend of mine who started learning to draw in her 30s. At first, her drawings looked like they were made by a child. But she never stopped. Every day, she spent around 20 minutes drawing. And over time, her art became vibrant and colorful. As long as you don't give up, each small step will contribute to a larger, beautiful picture. Embrace mistakes and learn. Peterson also advises us to face our mistakes instead of avoiding them. When we make mistakes, our natural instinct is often to ignore or disregard them, as acknowledging failure can feel like confronting our own inadequacies. But in reality, mistakes are the best teachers. I can think of a friend who, after failing in a startup, began a new project. He learned many lessons from his past failures and became more cautious, creative, and eventually successful, not because of luck, but because he learned from his mistakes. A mistake can be a valuable gift if you know how to learn from it. Don't let failure extinguish the fire inside you. Treat each mistake as one step closer to success. Let go of the past and rebirth yourself. Peterson often uses the metaphor of the phoenix to illustrate the importance of leaving behind things that no longer serve you. This process isn't easy, as it requires you to confront yourself, abandon bad habits, and even cut ties with toxic relationships. But when you dare to let go of the past and rebirth yourself, you'll find yourself like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I know another friend who decided to leave a stable yet boring job to pursue her passion for art. It wasn't an easy decision, and she had to let go of many familiar things. But when she stepped out of her comfort zone, she found herself. Sometimes, to live a fulfilling life, you need to embrace change and leave behind what no longer serves you. Balance and develop yourself. Each of us has different personality traits, and nobody is perfect. Peterson encourages us to develop ourselves holistically, not only focusing on our strengths but also improving our weaknesses. If you're an extrovert, sometimes you should spend time alone to reflect. If you're an introvert, try meeting more people to expand your social network. I once knew someone who was very passive and often struggled to stand up for herself. But over time, she learned to say no when necessary, continually developing herself and trying new activities. As a result, she became stronger, more confident, and found more joy in life. Don't add unnecessary suffering. Peterson reminds us that while life can be a mess full of suffering, it's important not to add unnecessary pain. Eliminate harmful influences and build a more positive life. Life may already be full of challenges, but we can control the amount of suffering we experience by not creating extra, unnecessary troubles. One real-life example is a friend I knew who was constantly stressed and negative. After some time, he decided to stop, reflect, and start changing his outlook on things. The result was that he felt lighter and lived more positively, even though life was still full of challenges. By eliminating negative thoughts and focusing on things he could change, he was able to live a happier life. Conclusion: life is a never-ending process of growth. Through Jordan Peterson's advice, we can see that life is an ongoing journey of growth. You don't have to achieve everything immediately, but if you have clear goals, embrace mistakes, and constantly learn, you will achieve success. Imagine life as a painting being created. Every step you take adds a new stroke, forming a complete picture of your life. While parts of that picture may be smudged or imperfect, those are the details that make it unique and valuable. Life is not just about reaching the peak. It's about the journey you go through and how you develop yourself bit by bit. And finally, no matter how tough things get, always remember that you can make your life better as long as you don't give up and keep moving forward.